Morning everyone, welcome to my shop. My name is Steve. Today I've got a little project I thought I'd bring you along with me on. Done several projects, but I didn't videotape them, so anyway, I'm going to try and do one today on this little project I've got here on my cord. On the doors, this is where the doors go here. There's two rubber grommets that fit right in here, and they've gotten so hard and brittle that they've kind of broken off. The ears, I'll show you those in a second, but these I was able to put back in. They're okay. I had to warm them up in the toaster oven to get them softer, and then they went in okay. This is what the rubber grommet looks like. And this little ear right here is broken off already. The other one I used super glue and put it back together. But these felt extremely hard. No flexibility at all. So my goal here is to try and make a couple of new ones out of rubber. I had a couple pieces of rubber in my drawer. This is it's about 11/16, almost 3/4. And I had a piece here which is like a little thinner, 1/2 inch. But this piece here was thick enough, and so I've started cutting this out and getting ready to put some more notches in it. So I'll bring you along and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay. Now I've put this first cut across here in there, and was trying to do as much to both of them as I could at the same time. But it looks like now I'm at the point where I probably should separate these two, cut them in half, and then work on the sides here. These little grooves have to be cut in there on both sides, and then this is kind of notched out here to give it some flexibility in the middle. That might be the next thing, but maybe not. When you're working with rubber, it gets kind of tricky sometimes because it wants to flex when you don't want it to. So I think we're good with this one right here. It's a little thicker up here, but we can be able to take that off at the end, I think. Either sand it down or just leave it a little heavier. It might not hurt it to be a little heavier, I don't know. So there's no groove in here, but there's grooves here. So I think what I want to do is take this over to the bandsaw and cut it in two so we can get two. There's just enough here that I think by the time I cut it in two will just be about right. I don't think it hurts anything if this is just a little bit wider out here, although it will determine how this goes in if this is too wide. So, all right. Let's just go ahead and I'll put a little mark on there. Got my junkyard pin here. Just put a line right there. And somewhere in that yellow line should be the middle. Okay. All right, let's go to the bandsaw. All right. I determined that the line is right there. So. All right, just eyeballing everything here. This is going to be about right there. And we're pretty good this way on this. This cut here is pretty good on this whole cut here. We're a little thicker here, but I think time we round this edge over, we're going to be okay. I just want to come in and put this slot on both sides next. I think that's what I want to do now. Just try and put this slot in here. So I want to transfer that over onto here and make those lines in there. So let me do that. Well, marking on black rubber is kind of a trick. I've got this gold marker pen. I used to use these a lot to sign my artwork. And this is a brand new one. Let's see if we can get it charged up here. Shake it up a little more. All right, another spam call already, so, you know, what can I say? Let's see, let me get a guide here. I'll leave there, it's almost right on the money. And looks like it comes right down here. Right there. So that should be our mark right there. Yeah, looks like I'm out too wide here. This needs to come over. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let's flip this over to the other side. Okay. Comes way back to about there. Yeah, dummy. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I've got the cutter matched up with the old lines on the old part, and I just want to take this in probably the thickness of the cutter, which is 1/8 of an inch cutter. So let's do it. Okay, that should be it. Now what I want to do is raise this up and repeat the process. Camera's getting bumped a little bit. Okay. I'm going to bring this down. And this zeroed. My quill zeroed. So now we're 10,008, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on, 2, 1. There we go. That's close enough. All right, now rinse and repeat. We'll do this side the same way. And see what happens. Okay. Hopefully you saw that. All right, now what I want to do here is replace the pieces with the other part. And we'll just do it all over again. Let's see, I guess what I could do is just take this out and just move this over. I don't have to mess with the quill. Okay. Okay, so we got the notches in here. My wife doesn't seem to have much light in here today. I don't know why. But comparing the depth of the cut, I'd say the depth of the cut's pretty close. Well, they've got a flat in the bottom where ours is round, but that won't matter. Okay, now we got to just rinse and repeat up here. So, put that in here like that. And let's go ahead and pull that up, take this out. Guess who's calling today? All right. Another spam call. Okay. Looks pretty good now. I'm thinking about just sticking these in as a pair. now we just go straight across. Okay, like that. There we go. This over here, see how close we are to the edge here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna reset my quill and I'm gonna start right there. Pull down. Yep, 25. So, let's flip these over. There's our slots in the side. Like that. Probably have to get in there with an X-Acto knife and redo that, but yeah, we'll put these down in here like so. Tighten it up. Let's see here. These are notches. Okay. We could go a little more. Yeah. Yeah, let's go down just a little bit maybe. Okay, that's pretty good. That looks pretty decent. Slow it down a little bit and see if that doesn't get so hot. Smoking right away. That's better. No, we're not taking chips now instead of melting our way through. And guess what? Another spam call. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Not too bad, guys. I think we're pretty close to the original groove. Everything grooved. Set there. Let's see. Yeah, this was flush to the outside. I didn't take anything off of there. Alright, so the only thing left here is the contouring, which I'm going to have to do that by hand, I'm afraid. So, see how that works out. A little rounded on the corners here. It's a little high on top. I can maybe take a little off the top here. Okay. Tell the barber, just a little off the top. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be easier said than done, isn't it, huh? Because what it's going to do is try to push up like that, and then when I take it off the top, it's going to sink in the middle. Not a good idea. Okay. All right, guys. All right, gang. Thought I'd bring you over and show you me trying to fart with this thing, getting it back in there. Before I did that, though, I decided to try one more thing, and I did it off camera. So I used my my pedestal buffer, and I thought, well, maybe I could just take some of that sandpaper look off of it, and so I took it back on the buffer. I thought it did a pretty good job. It wasn't, I didn't get too hard on it, but I thought, well, that did polish it up kind of nice. It gives it a kind of a sheen, like the original had. And so now the other thing I'm going to try to do is force it in here. It's got to go in and slip over these two ears here. It'll get one end up in there like that, or I can get the other end down in here like that. but getting both in there is a trick, you know. You try shoving it in this way, but doesn't want to go at all that way. Now the one up above here, the one up here, up top here, it's got this little notch in it here, which should aid in getting the one in there. But I thought I'd try the one down here at the bottom first. Now, anytime I try to put rubber bumpers and things like that, I go to my K44 silicone lubricant compound here. Made by Kent. I don't think Kent's in business anymore, but luckily I've got several cans of this on the shelf. So, but I guess somebody else makes it by now. I'm sure there's other people out there that make silicone in a can. Anyway, it's a little, looks kind of gooey, like white grease. But it's not white grease. This is silicone, 100% silicone, so it should not affect the rubber. It should just make it glide in there. Yeah, gonna glide in there. Okay. Try to grease this up best we can. Nice thing is it doesn't hurt anything. Use it on all sorts of applications. You can use it on fan belts to stop squeaking. Believe it or not, it seemed to work pretty good too. All right, let's see if I can force this thing down in there. I have to move you out of my way. I probably have to get something a little more guts to it than me. Well, doesn't seem to want to. My next move is heat. Now I'll warm it up a little bit, make it a little softer. Now I can squeeze it in that way. Looks like it might. Yeah. Not as young as I used to be. I think what I may do, I think I may just notch, just take off just a little bit here and here, so I got a little bit of a ramp to go. You take a razor blade and fix that. And I just ruined my tack rag because I just touched it. That's going in the trash. Okay. Imagine silicone on a tack rag. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now. Start here with a new blade. I wiped the silicone off the rubber here so I could see here what I want to do. I'm trying just gently take that off like that. Yeah. I'll do the same on the other side here. It shouldn't really hurt anything, I just think. Hope not. There we go. Hate to see blood on camera, don't you? Okay. All right. See how that's going now. Yeah. I think what I might do, see if I can put a big clamp on there and just kind of squeeze it in there. See what that works. All right, this is attempt number 4 or 5, whatever. I'm gonna warm it up. See if we can soften it up a little bit. Get it to go in. Okay. Yeah. It bends now a little bit. There we go. Just like that. Yeah. Okay, that worked out nicely. And a little all of this on there kind of polishes it up a little bit. Shines, get a little shine also. Protects the rubber from the elements a little bit. I think that's going to pass muster. Okay. Go around the edges here. All right. Let me take you around to the other side and show you the old ones, and you can be the judge. What do you think? Let me know what you think. That's the new one. I just fabricated. So let me take you around to the other side. Hold on a minute. Get over that. Climb over those post arms. Okay. On this side, that's an original. That's the other original. Okay. A little flashlight on it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to show you the second one I'm going to put on, but I got to sand it down and shape it up. But it does fit. Thanks for watching. Bye.